Hari Om. We are discussing about Patanjali Yoga Sutra Sadhanapad. The second sutra of Sadhanapad is Samadhi Bhavanartha Klesh Tanu Karnarthascha. Means on account of such processes, means kriyas, faith in Samadhi gets rooted and the afflictions means kleshas, become weaker. Which kleshas become weaker? Maharshi answers in the next sutra. And next sutra, sutra number 3, you can say 2.3 is Avidya Smita Rag Dvesh Abhiniveshaha Kleshaha. They are 5 in number. Kleshas are 5 in number. One is nescience, second is self-identity, third is attachments, fourth is hatred, and fifth is deliberation or ruminations, means abhinivesh. All the 5 kleshas churn living beings in the whirlpool of the world. They cause great sufferings, birth and death. The nescience is the chief of all, means avidya. And what is avidya? Avidya means avidya kshetra mutresham prasupta tanu vichchino dharanam. Means avidya is the fertile field wherein other 4 classes. What are the 4 classes? Are asmita, means self-identity, rag means attachment, dvesh means hatred, and abhinivesh means grow and flourish. So students, these kleshas live in 4 conditions. What are these 4 conditions? The 4 conditions are prasupta means dormant condition, tanu means tenuous or dilute condition, vichin means disjointed condition, and udar means generous or magnificent. Avidya means nescience is the root cause of all other kleshas. Means this is the main, avidya is the main in all the things. Even when all the 4 are eliminated, avidya persists. Kabir reiterates the same truth in the some song. What Kabir said? Kabir said that 5 sakhi pancho gunvanti, 5 sakhi pancho gunvanti, और 5 में सरबस एक जनी, बलम संग सोई गई 5 जनी. Means in their dormant or prashupta state, the kleshas remain inactive. It does not mean that they do not exist or have died forever. It means that they are not active. On getting the stimulus, they might become active. There is a mythological references. You can see and you can study in the different of Vedas, different of yogi granths. Devarshi Narad started his tap in the cave of Himalaya. This is a very interesting story. You can understand very well. He was suffering the course of Daksh, that he would not stay at any place for more than 2 minutes. The Daksh curses him. But on account of the effect of the remembrance of God, the curse got blunted. Indra, the king of gods, became nervous to see Narad's penance. So, he employed the Apsaras, beautiful damsels of heaven, to deviate Narad from his penance or tapa by sensual allurements. Means, काम कला कछु मुनहि न व्यापी, but all failed. Then Lord Kamdev declared Narad to be immune from sensuality and lust. But what you see, what happened? But it does not mean that he had conquered calm or lust once for all. Actually, that disorder was in dormant state. This disorder flourished and flashed suddenly when Narad happened to see the lines of fate on the palm of beautiful princess of Sundar Nagari, the kingdom of the King Shil Nidhi. The disorder was simply dormant, laying low under the surface. So, guys, next what happened? Thus, we see that the kleshas sometimes lie low. Their effect is tanu, weak or diluted on account of yoga sadhana. The grief or effect of these kleshas are stronger on sensual persons in comparison to the sadhaks or devotees. This disjointed or vichin state of kleshas, the disjointed or vichin state of kleshas occurs when other kleshas become active. For example, for instance, if someone is overpowered by rag means attachment, dvesh hatred, remains invisible or remains disjointed means vichin state. It has not gone anywhere, but at that time it appears as if other kleshas do not exist at all. When a klesh is in its full swing, that state is udar, means liberal. The state of that klesh, it decreases and disappears after it is fulfilled. This is the udar state or its liberal state. What is the nature of avidya? The root cause of all these kleshas. So, you understand this? Next sutra number 5th, we will discuss in the next video. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Hari Om.